your mind tonight, pulling your hair, baby. I feel you breathing on me, on you. You know that I'm a selfish lover. When it's mine, I want it. One track mind for it, for you. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let you go. Bet you love me before I go. Bet you love me before I go.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to MTG Live. This is your boy Q. Hey, listen, I don't supposed to be on this morning. Okay, I'm supposed to be chilling behind the scenes, but guess what? I got two guests on right now. I'm waiting for Mo to get her late behind on the show. I want y'all to welcome Miss Montgomery, and y'all know my girl, Miss Sunshine is on. Good morning, ladies. How y'all
Good
doing?
morning. Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning.
Praise the Lord. Okay, well there's Mo. Wait a minute, she 3 minutes late. I'm just gonna let her get settled. Mo, go ahead and get yourself settled because you know you can't. Your shit don't work when you're moving. Just get settled, Mo. You know we're wishing every one of you guys a happy Mother's Day because it is the Saturday before
Mother's
Mother's Day.
Day. Mm-hmm.
And so, we want you guys to have a wonderful Mother's Day. We're going to do it MTG style. Again, I have my guests on, if you don't mind. Ladies, doing me a favor, introducing yourselves to the people of the Lord and of, whomever and all that good stuff. And so we'll start with you, Miss Montgomery, from Miss Fade to Black. Miss Fade to Black. I
That's
like
that's
that.
that's my that's my name for today since I'm not camera ready. I have to tell y'all, Q called me last night, literally 5 minutes before midnight, and asked me could I do the show this morning. I was like, my hair not done. I'm over here looking like one of the women from the Dahomey tribe.
That is natural beauty, sis. That's natural beauty.
I tried to tell her that, but then
so so
she said that I
I'm
did her
fading
wrong.
to black. No, because as a single woman, I have to be, I have to be on point whenever I step out. I can't just step out looking like I'm already claimed and on. So, good morning, everybody.
Then of course my girl April is on. Good morning, Miss Sunshine.
Good morning. Good morning, Q. Good morning, Miss Montgomery. Good morning, Master Gas family. How y'all doing?
We are great.
I'm
Listen,
doing
everybody, while
good.
Mo is getting her shit together, I have these fabulous women on with me. And
Wait a minute, hold on, April. I didn't know you had children. How many kids do you have?
Oh no, no, oh no, no. I don't have children. I have a lot of nieces and nephews and god babies, but no.
Oh,
I have been a mother to a lot of they all
she
grown
said
now.
she been a mother to some other kids. Okay.
I have, yes.
godfathers and godmothers matter
Yes,
too.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think. Oh well, shit. You know what? I told Mo to get her shit together. See, this is the reason why she needs to always try to be on time. I tell her we've been talking since 8 something this morning. So how you still don't got your shit together? But it's Mother's Day weekend, ladies.
Uh-uh.
Listen, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to you. I am so excited for Mother's Day. I won't be able to get to my mother on this year for Mother's Day, but I definitely will be in touch with her. But today's show is Motherhood is not for the weak, and so Mo has a couple of twists and turns. She want to take y'all on a journey with her. Now, y'all hold on to your horses because I'm not really sure how that's going to look and stuff like that. But
Oh
one
my
thing I do know is that Mo is ready. So I'm going to put her on this screen so she can go ahead and
Mm-mm.
do this. Boom. There she is. Good morning, Mo. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
How you gonna
morning,
do Miss
Mo.
Montgomery like that? Good morning,
And
ladies. You
then
know what?
what's so bad about it, Mo? I told him 2 weeks ago when you first mentioned the idea, I said, let me know if y'all gonna actually do the show or not, so I can make sure I got my stuff ready. I'll be, ready for last night. 5 minutes, 11:55. I
But
said, what?
that's what his name is. Q, last minute, last night, last just
Oh wow.
that's what his name
Oh
is.
wow.
That's what his
Mo,
Well,
you
on
know I
that
that's what
had
his
to
note,
name
turn him
is.
up. I
But
said, and you
oh,
call Mo late. You late with this invitation.
see? And then he said, ladies, listen. Then he said, the show gonna start at 9:30. I said, the show usually start at 9:35. What's the problem?
Girl, she need a
Oh,
whole
He
five
don't know how to
minutes.
tell
she had
time.
her own right, April.
She
She
need
had
all
her
her
5 minutes.
She needed her 5 8 minutes.
See?
Okay.
well, I'm
So
gonna go
Q,
ahead and bid you ladies a great day. It was so wonderful to see you. Of course, please keep in mind that After Dark is on Monday night at 10 o'clock p.m. We got some shit we gonna talk about on Monday night. So please join myself.
language, language.
Oh, please
Uh,
join myself. Miss April Sunshine is over there, and Miss Arbor, not Barbara. So make sure you check us out because we got something for y'all. We got a couple of guests that's gonna come on, so it's gonna be great. Y'all have a wonderful show. I'm behind the scenes, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All
All
right,
right,
Q.
Miss Montgomery, April, thank you so
Yes,
very
ma'am.
much for joining the Mash to Gas special Mother's Day show. What we wanted to do
Absolutely.
today was highlight some issues, some concerns, some that a lot of people probably don't understand or know about Mother's Day. And we have a number of motherless daughters who are childless.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a special niche within the community, be it black or white. It's just that people don't talk about that. And so we're going to talk about that, and we're going to hit on some other things about motherhood, and we just want you all's take on it because
Okay.
it's important to discuss. Is everyone talks about, oh, how mothers are and Mother's Day and da, but no one ever talks about the village that it takes, you know?
Yeah.
So we're gonna
mm,
start
Yeah.
with you,
yeah.
Miss Montgomery. Yeah, because it's a village. I think it has to be. You got to have the aunties, you got to have the Medias, you got to have the nanas, you got to have the Gigi's, you got to have the grandmas, you got
Yeah.
to have the big mamas because
Mm-hmm.
our our community is one that's threaded. It's threaded with different situations, and we overcome those situations without the government interference. We've always done.
Amen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right,
we
right,
didn't
right.
see that. We came from generations where you didn't have to wait on no food stamps. That if you didn't have, you'd hear a knock on the door,
That's right.
nobody there, and then there'd be a whole basket full of food from
Mm-hmm.
people's
Mm-hmm.
gardens or something that was just newly cut. That hog, that's they just put on your porch, and or some
Not
beef.
the
Somebody
hog.
I
the
love a good
hog girl,
hog.
the
Yeah.
hog girl. They do that hog in North Carolina. And then, or they get you a quarter cow and it just be there and some
Mm-hmm.
dry ice there if you were in need. But now it seems like our generations have gone from that and
Yeah.
tried to get a handout from the government. And when you get a handout from the government or when someone gives you something, they're looking for something in respect. So
Mm-hmm.
I think the fabric of our community has been torn apart, not because of single motherhood, but because of the way in which they are giving us so-called, like housing. Now, I'm going to use this as an example. So, if you're a single mother and you try to get housing or get housing assistance, that's not a problem. The problem is that you can't get housing assistance if you're married.
That part.
Well, now, Mo, I think that's
Doing
a
is you
whole
telling
nother
my
discussion
young
because
girl.
that's gonna tie into my whole issue with the Black Family Unit. But yeah, you are correct on that. You cannot get housing if you're married, and if they suspect that
Yeah.
you got a live-in boyfriend, they will cancel it.
And see, that's what bothers me because what you're saying is you want us to have these babies, which we don't have a problem with. See, we're not going to the abortion clinics. That's not who their laws are geared to. They're not geared to people who look like me. And what bothers me is they're trying to take the fabric, but instead of giving you enticements or incentives to have a whole family, they're giving you enticements, incentives to not to have a whole family.
Yeah.
And so they're breaking it up. But like I said, single motherhood in the black community is not the problem. It's those entitlements that they're trying to give us. And
Mm-hmm.
the food stamps, you get more food stamps if you're single than if you're married. And
It's
I
true.
am, and you get more if you're not working. Now this is my thing. I'm old. Why not give people who working food stamps because they working? Because if you're not working and you sitting on the couch watching The Young and the Restless, then you don't need much food because you ain't exerting much energy.
Well, I would agree with that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so April, so you feel me? So if I am working two jobs, then I need more food, exerting more energy because I'm going from one to another. Yeah,
But that's too
True.
much like
okay.
that's too much
I'm
like
just one.
right.
I gotta
Right.
I gotta write that. I gotta write my local congressman because we got to change that food stamp thing. Give it
Yeah,
give it to working people.
yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Mo, when you write that letter, can you send it to me so I can sign my name on it too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really sure. Now another dynamics of family I wanted to talk about is women who don't have children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Women who don't have children in our society are vilified.
Yeah, they are.
If you don't have biological children, if they didn't come out your vagina, well, Kim Kardashian's didn't come out hers either, but I'm gonna leave that alone. It's a whole nother story.
That's a
That's a
whole
whole nother.
nother story.
That's because her stuff, that's an equal opportunity vagina. But I'm gonna leave that alone because it's Mother's Day and I'm being nice.
Now you know
But
the real reason why she did that, Mo.
so she wouldn't gain no weight.
Yep.
Yeah. See, now, we can always talk about motherhood and how being vain and how you want to put Peruvian hair in your children's hair so they have long hair, and how they dogged out Beyonce because her daughter's hair was naturally.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now I didn't
Ugh.
understand that. I didn't understand that. But
It's
yeah, getting
called
back to the
selective
single motherhood
outrage.
day, selective outrage. You outraged against a billionaire because she didn't put no rubber bands on her billionaire head. Her bi-
She got
okay.
billions. She can walk around as natural as she wants to.
See, that's my thing. You getting on Beyonce because she didn't put rubber bands on
Hmm.
her child hair. But
But you putting it on yours and popping your baby's
out
hair off.
Uh-uh.
right, right. Just
Just
just got
saying.
bald spots all over there.
Leave it alone, it'll grow.
And what
But that's all another stuff. That's all another story.
that's a,
Leave it alone, it'll grow.
you know what? They don't
This
want to
is
hear
true.
that. They don't want to hear that. So the women who don't have children, you get vilified in the community. For now, this is what I understand. You get vilified in the community for not having children
Mhm.
because you haven't found the right person, or you're selective about who you were having relations with, but you get dogged
Mhm.
out
Mhm.
for not having children
Yeah.
because okay.
Mm.
So
Well,
how
here's
we
the
gonna?
thing. There's
Yeah.
really no resolution to that. At some point in your life, when you are a single woman with no children, you get to a point in your life where you just learn to accept it, and you can't worry about what other people think because they don't know your story. They don't know if you tried to have children. They don't know if you can't conceive. They don't know anything of your story. So you really can't, and that's the whole thing. You just can't really base and compare your life to anyone else's. I didn't have children because it just wasn't in God's plan. I prayed, I asked God for children, but I also was very specific in my prayer. I said, God, don't give me any children that I cannot afford, and I do not want to raise them on my own. That was my prayer. Okay. Now, God doesn't need my help procreating this planet. So if it was meant for me to have children, I would have them. But I was blessed to have people who had children, and
Sorry, y'all.
That's not
yeah,
me.
I was blessed to
Oh.
have friends who had children, and so I've been auntie, I've been godmother, I've been sister, cousin, I've been all of that, because it takes a village. I've
Hmm.
purchased Pampers, I purchased formula,
Hmm.
I've babysat, and I've seen those children grow up and become great adults. So you just can't really go off of what society expects you to do, because it's all a scam if you ask me. Because I'm grateful that, you know, I am where I am. You know, I can go where I want, do what I want, and if I want a baby, I can go pick one, and send them right back. So that's it with me.
That's the most important thing. That's the most important. Come get them, have fun, take them out to eat, bring them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most important.
Good morning.
But really,
Good morning, Miss
Hey,
Arbor.
Arbor.
Arbor is mothering right now as we speak.
No. Come through.
Arbor is GGing right now.
Oh, okay.
So no, we on GG duty.
I love it.
We can give this one back.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So that was me.
How old is the baby, Gigi?
He is 2 months.
Oh.
2 months old.
He's 2 months old.
Wait a minute, you said he?
Yes.
Oh Lord, Arbor, what you do to get that kind of curse? You couldn't get a girl even from the grandkids.
I know. But you know what? I was blessed with his mama. I got her when she was 3 years old, right when she turned 3 years old. So she's been my only girl my whole life.
Oh. I love babies though. I just love babies. I do.
Oh, I do. I love them. They smell
really?
good.
I don't like the babies. I like toddlers.
Oh, girl. Wow.
Oh,
no. It's the babies.
No, toddlers will hurt your girl. Toddlers will put you in therapy. I had a toddler tell me.
Therapy.
Yeah. I had a toddler tell me they told me my neck smelled. I was like, I gotta go to the doctor and see if I was diabetic or something. Yes. Your neck smell.
Well, see, Mom, I'm gonna tell you, this is my theory with toddlers. This is why I like toddlers. You old enough to go to the bathroom by yourself. You can pick up your own chips and Cheerios and hold your own little sippy cup. Okay. So I could maneuver with you, but you still small enough for me to pick you up and cuddle you and rock you to sleep and all that. I'm good with that.
That's cute.
So okay. See, I need you to be a little bit self-sufficient. So, you know, when I'm out running the streets and I'll be like, come on, get your shoes, let's go. I can strap you in that little seat, give you a couple of little applesauces or something. You sit back there and be quiet and we can hit the road and go.
But what about when they get into stuff though? They get the grab items. They gotta grab everything. And
I was gonna say that's a mixed blessing.
She said it's a mixed blessing.
It's mixed. It's super mixed because guess what? If they in that bathroom for too long, Miss Montgomery, you best believe
right. They done got into something.
They stuff toys in the toilet.
They get too quiet.
A whole roll of toilet paper in the toilet.
Whole roll.
800 questions every time you put them in that car seat. Talking about let's go somewhere. They got 800 questions. Why?
I'm okay with the 800 questions. I'm okay with the 800 questions.
Ooh, you got patience,
baby.
Lord,
yeah. I could do that. Now I don't have the patience for the bathroom humor. Now don't mess up my bathroom. And I will tell you from my own parenting experience, if you write on my wall, so help you Jesus, not me. Because my child wrote on the wall, and I had to call on her village to keep me from going to jail.
I had this one right here, that's on the floor, that's looking at me. He wrote on my walls and my TV.
Oh no, baby!
Get you a magic eraser. Get you that magic eraser, Mr. Clean.
The magic eraser was his best friend. I wish they had the pink stuff back then.
Yes,
the pink stuff gets everything.
See, we didn't have. I don't think we had magic erasers back then. My child was born in 2000, so I don't think we had magic erasers back then. But she did have a Gigi who came and picked her up at 11 something that night so she could save her grandchild. Because I was gonna beat her. Because the Bible does say, spoil the child, spare the rod, spoil the child. You know that verse, Mo. And baby, I was gonna spare that rod today.
we do not spare the rod in this family. And what I love
baby
is
I believe in discipline.
You can see the shade difference over here.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, baby, we real good country melanin people over here. We believe in spoiling and whoopings.
Wait a minute. But apparently we all related because so do they.
Yeah.
Now she came and made me dinner yesterday, and I'm gonna have to teach her how to season chicken because I told her to take
Oh,
that chicken out. I told her to take that chicken out of my oven and put some more seasoning on it.
uh-uh.
But
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did she wash the chicken?
Please tell me she watched the chicken.
Oh God,
I
this is
don't
getting
know.
too
I
heavy.
walked away. I didn't want to know.
Oh
Just bless
Lord.
it. Just bless it
She
before you
said
eat.
just bless it.
Just bless it before
That's
you
why I
eat.
pray so hard over my food. They be
Like
thinking I'm extra
you
extra
be like,
religious. I'm like, I don't
Lord,
know who did
Look
that.
at look at April.
you be in public, Lord.
Yes, hallelujah.
I just
I'm
yes.
like, yes, I know they came from the bathroom. They didn't wash their hands, Lord. I
Oh
don't know who they
Lord
had sex
Jesus.
with last
Lord
night. Please
Jesus.
Oh no,
you
I
be
did.
Please
bless it,
I
bless the
did.
bless
food.
it.
Please bless the
you be
She did
food.
do
cleaning the
that.
blood of your food like.
Okay,
I know she did that. I witnessed that.
okay. Well then we're good. We're
Oh
good
my
then.
Oh no,
God.
no, she's
So
good
yeah,
about that. She's good about
okay,
that.
good. We're good.
She's,
Yeah, so those
she's
toddlers, I like the babies because you just feed them and put them to sleep. The toddlers, like I said, I had to go to therapy because the girl said my neck smell. But you know which ones get me? Them 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah,
12.
girl.
Girl,
Ooh.
they will say something and you'll be like, have you been here before?
Have you been here before?
can
Because
somebody come get my 8-year-old right now?
yeah,
Oh, y'all remember that show with Bill Cosby? Kids say the darndest things.
Yes.
yes,
And with
Yeah.
a whole
yes.
straight face.
What, right.
No
Trying to figure out,
remorse. No remorse,
not,
no regret.
And it's not even that they need remorse because they're not trying to be mean.
They
They
just
Yeah,
just
exactly.
they don't even
really want to
realize what
know.
they saying they shouldn't say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
Yeah.
want to know.
That one at my house, that one in there, who I ain't going in there no more to talk to, said, you know what? Daddy cooks better than you do. But you make but you make good soup.
Well, damn.
And April hurt
wait
my
a minute.
feelings so bad because she didn't say it just to me, because I'd have been like, well, you know you're right. You know we was over folk house when she said that.
Mo, when
Oh,
you
because
get
they always want an audience.
they
They
all
don't
That
never
oh
do stuff in private.
okay, is that what it is? Because she had her audience and they looked at me. I said, well, she is
Penelope Mo,
telling the truth. I do make good
oh.
soup. I do good make good soup. And he
was
do cook
it
better
as
than I
long
cook.
as it isn't canned soup, Mo?
No, I make a mean tomato basil from scratch, but baby, I can make that chicken soup that you think is you a Jewish mother. That chicken soup be on and popping.
I
Oh,
need
I
some of
need that
that.
Yeah,
recipe,
Give me
Mo,
that.
I
because I'm
just
I'm a tomato soup and grilled cheese girl over here.
I
I
love
just
that.
did a vegetable
oh my
soup
god.
yesterday, and it was.
Oh, oh, and that's when you're cleaning out the refrigerator when you do the vegetable soup. Oh, oh my god,
Yes, it
I can do
was.
that. I can do that. He asked me to open up a soup bar. He said you can do some soups, but yeah, nothing else.
Mm-mm.
Like my grandma said, stuff to make a turd. I can't do it, honey. So
Well,
they
Mo,
they
don't feel bad. I had my daughter's grown now, but I remember some very kids say the darndest things moments with her when she was little. And then I actually remember one Mother's Day. She probably was 8, 7 or 8, somewhere around second and third grade. Um, Her dad had came to pick her up for the weekend. And then so like I would say this, even though me and her father are not together, we've always had a very good co-parenting relationship.
Make me a cup
And
of coffee.
so for the longest when she was young, we would both make sure that the opposite parent had a gift for Mother's Day or Father's Day. So of course Mother's Day was coming up that weekend. He came and picked her up, I think it was like that Friday. And he was supposed to be taking her quote unquote Mother's Day shopping. Y'all tell me why this little second grader come back home with a damn cricket.
Like
I
the cricket
said,
machine. The
yes. I said, okay, thank you, I guess. But what am I gonna do with this? Because I'm not the arts and crafts person. He say, oh, well, we went to the store and we was gonna get such. Because I said, I thought y'all was going Mother's Day shopping. He said, well, this is what she picked out. She said she wanted to make you something. I said, you let her con you into buying this damn thing. No, she wanted to make her something.
because
Wow.
it's a man and it's a daughter. A daughter will always manipulate her daddy
Oh, girl,
because
and I told him that.
daddy's a dumb. I mean,
I
They
I
told
love
him
y'all,
that.
but
they
daddy's a
I
are.
dumb.
said, I'm surprised she didn't convince you to go buy her a necklace or a bracelet because she wasn't interested in buying me shit.
See, that's why I'm
The daddy
that's
not to get
yeah.
us gifts that we have to work for.
Oh my God.
Right,
No, no.
girl.
I don't want to have to color my gift. I don't want to have
Yeah, put it together.
arts and crafts
And
my
put
gift.
it together.
Put it together.
This
Put
ain't
it together.
Christmas.
See, I don't
This
understand.
See, I
I
was
don't.
simple. I just gave mom either some flowers, took her out to dinner, or I would come over and cook, or I would buy her favorite, handbag or something. I was raised a
Oh,
girly girl. I was a girly girl. So when
Okay,
Mother's
but
Day,
April, that's as an adult. What did you do for your mom when
no,
you was like a
when I
teenager?
was a child, my dad and I would go and get her flowers. My dad, I had a great dad. My
Okay,
dad was
okay.
very he grew up around women. So
Oh, okay,
he
okay.
knew what women like because he
so he
loved
knew.
women anyway. So yeah,
Right.
he knew he knew how my mom was. My mom was all about she loved fashion, she loved clothes, she loved shoes, she wanted her
Okay.
nails done. My dad was big about getting
Mm-hmm.
mom something nice. He either gave her money or we would go and get her flowers and maybe like a piece of jewelry or something. But yeah, I
Oh,
had a great
okay,
dad. So
okay.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
my child got a great dad too. So great that he bought her a gift instead of her
Yeah,
mom.
that part. Yes.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, that's how they do. Because
Hmm.
dads are just dumb. Bless
Yeah.
Well,
their
they
hearts. Bless
dumb and
their
then they
hearts. Because I
suckers for their
convinced my
little
daddy.
girls.
Yeah, that's something for a little girl, but
They
yeah.
suckers for them little girls.
Suckers. That's what it is. So they
Them
ain't
little
dumb.
Yeah.
girls could
They
get them
suckers.
to spend their
They
whole
were.
wallet. And I tell mine, I said, she playing you, right? And I say, ask me how I know, because I played my daddy. I know she playing you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She playing
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
over 40 and I can still get mine.
See,
Okay.
I'm
see,
telling
Okay.
you.
see,
Because
Okay.
all I
I'm
gotta do is
telling you.
call my daddy and bat my eyes.
I ain't gonna lie
see.
to you. My father's been dead for about 3 years now, and I still can talk to my daddy and get what I want to this day.
Hello.
Well,
Hello. Hello.
Baby, it don't change.
It don't change over
Oh.
here.
Wait
It
a
don't
minute.
change.
Woo. You
Wait a
better
minute.
speak that.
He's
Even
still his
even in
energy is still
prayer,
here.
come
even
on,
in prayer, we can talk to our daddy and get what we
come
want.
Still
on.
get what we want.
Be
Hmm.
coming
Amen.
through. Be coming through. My
Coming
dad been
through.
gone 10 years, 2013, baby.
See,
And the other week I was like, oh, I wish my daddy was here because I need so and so. Huh? Saturday. Yes,
came
last
through.
Saturday. He came
Come
through.
on.
I said,
Hmm.
Daddy. I said, why you do
Yeah,
this? I appreciate it though. Show enough
yeah.
do. They do
My
it.
mom is the
They
same
do
way.
it.
My mom the same way. My mom's
Mhm.
been dead for about 3 years as well, and I can still talk to her and ask her about certain things because my mom was very feminine.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
she
okay.
taught me how to be a woman, like real, like
Yeah.
poise, and I don't do everything that she tell me to do now, but when it comes to etiquette, class, being a lady, she taught me how to really stand in my femininity. And there are certain things that I can
Yes.
ask her alone about how I should present certain things or go a certain way, and I
Mm-hmm.
swear it would come to me like it's like she's here. So yes.
Okay, April.
And
I wanna ask you a question about that. You two, Mo and Arbor, what do y'all think about this movement of embracing femininity? Because I'm glad you said that because I'm
Yeah.
old school and I'm kind of happy to see it coming back. I feel like it,
Yeah.
it needs to come back
I love
because
it.
my mom raised me that way and I raised my daughter that way, so much to the point I remember my daughter telling her friends, she was like, y'all, my mom got me my daughter think that some of the stuff I did was crazy in a way, and it might have been, but it made her better off. But she was like, y'all, my mom got me walking through the house with a book on my head.
Hmm.
And they was like, what? Why are you walking through the house with a book on your head? And I was like, because I'm teaching you how to have good posture.
Hair posture. Hmm.
And yeah, but there were certain things that a lot of like you talk about the whole etiquette. I taught my daughter that, I kid you not. I don't know when they stopped or where they stopped, somewhere between maybe the 70s and 80s kids to the 90s kids. It just vanished in thin air because a lot of her friends were not being taught etiquette.
Yeah. Yeah, we were taught etiquette.
Well,
I'm
it's
so
not even
glad they're bringing
we
it
ain't even
back.
etiquette. Yes, but it's not
Like
even
table
about etiquette.
manners.
These girls don't know how to. Oh, they don't even know to put the napkin on there, or to use the napkin, or to not talk while they got food in their
Yep.
mouth. But they
Mm-hmm.
don't even know how to wear a slip, girl. They don't know how to wear a slip.
Yeah,
Wear a
honey, but do
slip,
they make
Mo. They don't
slips?
even know what a slip
Do
is.
they make slips anymore? That's the question.
No, they
Because
don't.
Girl, you know JC Penney. You know JC Penney got slips.
I was gonna
Come
yeah,
say
on
they
now.
yeah.
have them, but
If
you
they
know what?
open,
So I'm an '80s baby.
Oh,
yeah.
you're 80s baby. Okay, so were you taught etiquette, Arbor?
So I'm adopted, first of all.
Okay.
So I didn't
Okay.
have bio mom to show me any of the girl stuff. And bless the soul of the lady that adopted me, but
Yeah.
she was not having kids. She was done. When I got adopted, she told her daughter and my adopted father that she was done raising kids.
Mm.
So I
Mm.
was not her responsibility. I was not her
Wow.
responsibility. So I didn't get any of that. I got a
Mm.
box of pads and told to stay clean. My neighbor's
Oh,
daughters,
wow.
my neighbor's daughters taught me how to shave my legs because they were like, okay, you've grown up too much. My first husband taught me feminine hygiene.
So you didn't get to
Wow.
talk about pantyhose and different
I
shades
got
of underwear?
no. I mean,
A
I
lot of women
I
don't.
was handed stuff or just told to put stuff on, but like the actual practice of why I was doing
Yeah,
things
and why you're doing
Mm.
it.
and
Yeah.
the mechanics of it and all of that, I had no idea. So like as an adult, I've been learning things and I've been investigating things. So like I'm just now embracing this feminine
Mm-hmm.
energy lifestyle.
So
I
Because
see,
would
that takes
find
need the
myself
leg.
mothering my daughter's friends when it came to femininity and etiquette because so many of these mothers or the younger mothers were not teaching their daughters these things. Like you
Yeah.
mentioned, Mo mentioned the slips. Now they don't wear slips anymore, but then they also don't wear pantyhose anymore. I can't tell you the last time I seen a young lady in some pantyhose. And then if they do, they don't even know how to match them to their skin. I had to literally show probably 4 or 5 girls on my daughter's dance team how to match the pantyhose
Yeah, with their
to their
skin
skin
tone.
tone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
nobody's teaching these
but
girls,
see,
nobody's teaching them how to be young ladies.
Yeah.
And that's why they in Walmart with bonnets and tights on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
oh,
right.
okay,
You're right.
okay.
You're
See,
But
my
their
right.
heart,
moms
my heart.
weren't taught because if you notice how everybody was a freaknik.
Oh, everybody was at Freaknik.
Child. Let the truth
Everybody was
be
a freaknik. They
told.
didn't have
Everybody was a
time to
freak.
be
No,
teaching lady like
no,
behavior.
no. Cause when you was at the Kappa Beach party, and that video is so grainy, so you can't tell who's there. At the Kappa
Mhm.
Beach party, we knew how to be ladies, so I heard they said they know how to be ladies. But
They just
what it
chose to
is
get
That's
that
out.
true.
feminine.
That is true now, Mo, because I
So too
came
late.
out of the 90s era when people was at the Capitol Beach and the Freaknik, and I
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of classmates who know how to be ladies. Now that don't mean they was being ladies at that moment, but they do
Not
know
at
how
that
to be
moment.
ladies.
But like I said, the video's so grainy that nobody has to worry about anything.
It's like
And the
they
pictures are so old.
rebelled against it. So
You
they
said what now?
refused. I feel like they
Yeah.
rebelled against it for a while. So
They did.
they refused to teach this current generation of mom. The girls that are moms now.
Hmm.
Like they got the bad end of the stick because all of their moms went through that rebellious period where they refused to teach it.
Yeah.
But I
And
think
you
that
know
that
what? And
yeah, it
it's
is.
showing, and it's most definitely showing.
Hello, city girls, stand
I
up.
think they thought feminine. I think they thought femininity was more like a weak perspective, and it's not.
Yeah,
And if they only knew
Uh-huh.
that femininity is a strength, then
it
they would
is.
Hmm.
understand. Like
We're learning
I
that
don't
now.
understand this. Well, yeah, but y'all see, I'm 100. I don't know why the hell y'all didn't know that before. Okay,
Most.
April,
Yes, ma'am.
Because
I
they
can go
saw
to
the
my
bad
corner store.
side of it.
I can go to my corner store where I may or may not play the lottery. I don't know, but I never open the door for myself.
I don't either.
I don't
Yeah.
understand, how do you open a door?
Well, see,
I,
here's
I
the thing. Here's the thing, Mo. It has everything to do with your presence as a woman.
Hmm.
oh,
It has everything to do with your presence. And if you present that energy, that feminine energy in the most feminine way, it's going to force that man to become masculine and cater to that.
Okay,
That's
and
a whole
so
other
April,
entity.
Now
as
I
as
get it.
a
Now I get
as
it.
a as a
Now I
mother auntie, are you teaching your nieces
Yes,
that? Because that's
absolutely.
important. That's one of them things. As a mother, you have to teach that to little girls, and you teach it to
Yes.
them as young as being toddlers. When they sitting in
Mm-hmm.
that little seat eating their Cheerios, you teach
Yes.
it across her
I
little
teach her
feet
to
at the
put her
ankle.
legs together. I teach her to
Yes.
put your dress down.
Yep.
Don't even put
Yep.
no dress on her because she's not ready for that yet. She keeps raising it
Right.
up. Keep it. Those are
Right.
little
Right.
things.
Right.
Yes, it
Right.
starts. It takes a village. So yes, no, put this on. Match those shoes with this shoes. No,
Uh-huh.
put
Mm-hmm.
yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ladies,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
thank you so much. We sure will love you guys. But since y'all ignoring my
Why is
message,
he talking?
let's go
Why
ahead
is
and
he
go to
talking?
break real
Oh yes,
quick.
sir.
We're gonna keep Mo on task because she talks too much.
What
We'll be right
message did
back.
he send in here?
I didn't get any message.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the show. I'm going to bring the ladies back on again. Just a quick reminder: make sure you check us out on Monday night on the 15th at 10 p.m. with myself, Miss Arbor, not Barbara, and my girl, Miss April Sunshine for After Dark. So make sure you guys tune in at 10 p.m. I'm bringing the ladies in as we speak, and I'm going to get my behind back off of here so they won't talk about me so bad. And y'all have a good rest of y'all show, and we'll see y'all in a minute. Peace out. Good.
Thank you, Q.
We still gonna talk about you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, did you notice how he didn't want to show his he did it in blackface because black screen because he didn't want to show his face, but he wanted to come on and tell folk how to do what they should do.
You see how that masculine
Coward,
energy? It's the masculine energy. It just came right on through. It's
coward,
okay.
yeah. Q coward. Yeah.
Ooh.
No,
Yeah,
Mo.
he talking about ain't nobody read his things. That's because we were conversating. We didn't have
It's
time to read
okay.
his little thing.
It's
I
okay.
still don't see his message.
I don't either,
Gotta go to
Arbor.
work.
I'm like, what
It's
message?
down
Ain't no
there.
message
It's
been
down there
sent.
in the chat. It's down there in the chat. He'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he showed it. See, there it go. This one right here. Okay, Q.
So anyway,
That
April, like you
wasn't a
said,
message. That was. Well, nobody looking at that.
Oh, all right.
I
nobody
was
So,
looking at that.
looking in the
But
chat.
yeah,
Chat.
but
I wasn't talking
that's what I
about.
he remember it's Q. So bless his heart. That's what we gonna say. But yeah, femininity needs to be in, and I don't mean
yes.
the big booty and the big boobs. I
No, it's
mean,
about
like you
your
said, the
presence.
energy.
It's your energy. It's
Yes,
your
Lord.
presence. You
Yes.
you embodying your true woman. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like learning what you like, learning what you don't like, learning what you're willing to accept, creating standards and morals for yourself. This is what I accept, what I don't, and you embody that, and it comes out of you by how you dress, how you carry yourself, the way you wear your
Let's break
hair.
that.
Um,
Creating
and and
standards. Creating
and
standards.
and as you do that, you create you are your own creator. And so it's like, as you do that, everything around you shifts to accommodate what you are projecting. I'm not the most, I mean, I have been around some amazing women. I thank God for that. And I don't have time to be jealous of anybody. If I see a woman, I'm like, oh my God, she has all this presence. I want to just find out what it is. I'm like,
Right,
hey girl, hey, baby, you got this whole place catered to your finger. How you doing? You know,
How you doing?
how
Right.
you know.
Thank
And
you.
so when you understand, you know, how it is that it's every woman has her own kingdom, I guess you can say
Mm-hmm.
that. And it's about conquering your own and just building alliances to where, you know, we can run this whole thing if we really, really wanted to, you know. But it's
Yeah.
all about allowing that your environment to shift to who you are. But it starts with you. It starts inside of you. You have to really
Yeah.
learn to love every flaw of yourself. Learn everything about yourself. And that's something that we, as older women, should start teaching these younger babies.
Yep.
Learn to love
I
yourself.
100% agree.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Because to
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey's
You know what?
point, I think there's a
Love
whole
yourself.
generational gap
Yeah.
where it wasn't being taught. It
Yeah.
was taught for the older generation, but then like Aubrey said, you know, you had my generation came along and was so rebellious. We was like, I'm not gonna do this, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that.
I was
But the
with you.
funny thing is now I will admit I had my own rebellion era, but at the same time, when I had my daughter, I found myself reverting to a lot of those ways, hence me having her walking through the house balancing a book on her head.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized once she got to probably like maybe middle school that a lot of the things I was teaching her was old school and none of the other parents were teaching their girls. And I was like, well, dang, what am I the only one who's still teaching this stuff? Nobody else is teaching their daughters how to be young
Young
ladies.
ladies, yeah. And they make fun of them for learning how to be young ladies. Oh, you
Oh yeah.
bougie, or oh, you
Yeah.
think you better than
Plenty
everybody.
plenty
And
of
yeah.
girls made fun of my daughter, but I'm gonna tell you the funny thing is what you just said about the femininity and you know the way you carry yourself, it demands certain things.
It
The
does.
the irony to that is by the time my daughter got to high school, there was a certain group of young men that would approach her, and then the boys that would approach her, they would approach her differently. Like I remember her having a discussion with one of her again on the dance team, one of the other girls,
Why are you
about
shaking his belly?
why the football
He's not a dog.
players didn't treat my daughter or tease my daughter or you know just interact with her in the same way that they interacted with a lot of the other dancers or cheerleaders and this and that. And she said, because she would always say, oh well, they don't talk to me like that or they don't do me like that. And the girl was like, oh well, I guess you think you special or something. And she was like, no, they just don't. And I had to tell her, I said, no, you know why they don't talk to you like that, why they don't say certain things to you like that? Because they know that you're not standing for that.
They respect you.
They respect you.
And respect, they always say respect is not given, it's earned. It is not hard to earn someone's respect. How you treat yourself, you will
Mm-hmm.
demand everybody else to treat
Mm-hmm.
you the same way. Just,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so yeah. And the way
I
you're
Yep.
feel like
teaching
that's a
her.
whole class that needs to be taught.
It is.
And
It is. It
It
is.
is.
so
We
with
need to
me,
get together, y'all, and teach this class to these girls.
I swear, what women,
But
and
I
it's
couldn't
not
teach a
just
class.
the,
Y'all need to.
it's not just this younger
Mo-
generation, but it's even my generation.
Yes, but Arbor, I
I
agree
need a
with you.
class on like divine femininity. Like I'm surrounding myself now with women that
Mhm.
I want them to teach me this amazing femininity. I want to like fall in love with the girly girl stuff because I am
Yeah.
totally not a girly girl.
And
That's
it's
not my
okay.
Me
that's
neither.
not my
But you know
wheelhouse.
what,
But I
Aubrey, you
want to
can
be.
be feminine and not be a girly girl. Because I'm not a
I
girly girl, but I'm
no,
definitely
no.
feminine.
I want to be a girly girl. You want to know why?
Okay. Okay.
Because
Why?
the men do things for the girly girl.
Well,
Yes.
no, but they do things for the woman who has femininity too. Because I can tell you, I've
But
never had that
there's
issue.
a. But you remember we were just talking about how my daddy does stuff for the
Oh
little
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
girl.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah,
I
We're
get
yeah,
it
keeping that
because
yeah,
going.
yes, and
yeah,
I
there's
want
yeah,
to keep
something.
that going.
Yes,
yeah.
No, my wrist is limp. I can't open that bottle. It's too high.
it's
I
too.
might break a
Yes,
nail.
yes,
I might
ma'am.
sweat. And
Please, Arbor.
like
Oh my God.
he my
I'll be
guy
at the
posted a
grocery
video
store.
the other day of this girl with her hands all black and greasy talking about I can change my brakes. I don't need a man. I'm
I don't
like,
want to.
I was
I don't
like,
want to.
I
I'm with you,
can
April.
too,
I
but
don't want
I don't
to.
want to,
I
and
Wait,
could,
I'm
but
and I
not
don't even
going
want you to
to.
show me how because I don't want you to assume that I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna
No.
do it.
Right. I was like, and I told him, I was like, I want you to understand this. I don't even want to pump my gas.
I don't either.
Right, right,
I
right.
don't want to wash my car.
I don't either.
I don't want to take the trash bag out of the trash can.
See, I didn't have to do any of that stuff when I was married. I didn't do anything. I did
As
nothing
long as there
but
is
what
a
work.
boy in my
Nothing.
house, my husband, my child, as long as there is a male in my house,
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't
should not.
want to.
And that's old school, Arbor, because that's how I was raised. And my both my mother and my father, God rest his soul, my dad is deceased now. But my daddy would tell me and my sister when we were growing up, especially when we started dating, he said, if you have a man in your house, in
Better
your
teach.
presence, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do, and if you have to do any of these things and that man is there, you need to let him go.
But there's a
Let
flip
me tell
side
you
to
how
that.
there is. There is. I'm gonna tell you
And
how
that
raw my dad
also
was.
needs to be taught
Yeah,
because we got to teach these little girls
you
that
do.
there is power and
And
femininity,
there
but there is
Mm-hmm.
is.
also the immense power in submission.
Mm.
So what
Because
about a gentle oh, I'm sorry. What did you say,
not
Amber? I'm
gentle
sorry.
parent, I said there is immense power in submission.
It is.
Baby,
Submission is
they
power
don't
under
It
know.
is.
control.
Yeah.
They do not
But see that
understand the power
okay.
in submission.
But see what that's what that goes back to. Now he wants to talk about gentle parenting. Let's look at
These
Q
kids ain't
to
fucking gentle.
accommodate you.
I ain't gentle parenting shit.
I don't know about that. I don't know anything about
These are
gentle
no limit
parenting.
soldiers, so baby, I'm a drill sergeant.
She said, "See, no limit soldier." Come,
Yes,
come on,
drill
Master P.
sergeant.
Fuck
Yes,
these
drill
kids.
sergeant.
And both of mine are sitting here in front of me right now, and they know it. I love them to death, and they
Oh
got
Lord.
everything they need, but they know we will throw hands.
Come on, come
Okay.
on, and I
Okay.
support this movement, Arbor.
You support. Okay.
No, I
All
was a
righty then.
disciplinarian. I don't have children, but when I did help raise kids, I believe in discipline.
I
I
do
was a
What is
too.
gentle
disciplinarian.
parenting?
Yeah, what is gentle parenting, Mo? What is gentle parenting?
Somebody Google it.
She said,
Well,
somebody Google it.
yeah, yeah. Google it,
We
cause
fin
we,
we
cause
finna Google it
my
because I don't
DNA
know what
ain't
that
got
is.
gentle nothing. Now I'm
Gentle.
telling you, I don't open a door for myself. I don't pay bill. I mean, yeah, I don't pay bills.
Okay, gentle
I
parenting is an evidence based approach to raising happy, confident children. This parenting style is composed for four main elements: empathy, respect, understanding, and boundaries. And focusing on fostering the qualities you want your child to, um, I guess, to be compassionate. Maybe I get it. You want to raise your you
Fucking
want
parenting. That's parenting. You're supposed to have empathy, which is I understand
Mm-hmm.
that respect. I'm gonna respect you. You're gonna respect me. You have to display
Right.
respect. You have to
Mm-hmm.
teach your kids respect, understanding. I understand what it's like to be a kid because I made that lie up when I was a kid too. That's why I know you lying now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's
boundaries. As long as you live in my house, you are not gonna do this and you're not gonna do that.
Right.
well, this is the thing.
Fostering.
It's saying that gentle parenting is teaching you. It's like it respects the child as a person and values their feelings. Like you're raising them to become a person, not something you can control. So I can kind of see
Okay.
that.
Mm.
I'm a,
Okay.
this is my
Okay.
version of gentle parenting. And I can give you the best version of gentle parenting that I had. Obviously, you saw my grandbaby, so you know there was a color difference.
Hmm.
So I had to not be very quick to throw hands back in the day because I
Mhm.
look like the help versus the parent, right? I mean,
Man.
You is kind. You is
Smart.
intelligent.
you
You
know,
important.
my babies were light skinned, like really
Yeah.
light skinned, especially the
Yeah.
little boy because he was blonde hair, blue eyed, and it was real funny walking in the Lowe's and stuff when he called me mama.
Oh my
You
Okay.
God.
know, so
Yeah.
I couldn't be very aggressive with my
Uh-huh.
discipline with those children.
Mhm.
I understand. I understand that because
But
my nieces were Hispanic, and so they would say Tia, and they see this. They run to this black lady. They were like,
right,
so I get it. I
but
get it. I
so
get it.
I had to be gentle-ish, but the
Mhm.
way that that worked was you established your boundaries at home.
At home.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So they
Uh-huh.
knew before we left
What
if
it
we had any
was.
issues. But that was also a part of, my partner, which was their father.
Mhm.
If I had to say anything to them kids, there was hell to pay.
Mhm.
Because his philosophy was is if you make my wife have to say anything to you, you're gonna have to answer to me.
Mm. Mhm.
These hands.
Right,
You
kiss
know,
them hands. And you don't want to kiss the hands of the father.
Oh,
no, because I caught the hands of the father, and that was enough. So like
Yeah.
that part.
I
Yeah.
didn't, we didn't want no problems. But that was one of his good qualities was making sure that nobody else came at me.
Yeah.
But um
Mo, I think gentle parenting is what has got these outlandish kids in the classroom cussing out teachers. That's what gentle parenting
No,
is getting.
no, that's just no parenting. That's not gentle
Oh,
Yeah.
parenting. That's just
Yeah, that's
the
no
gentle
no
parenting.
parenting
parent.
is the parenting that has the parents calling the teacher going, well, my baby has this issue and this, yeah, no.
Oh, okay,
no,
okay.
no, Arbor. That's not gentle parenting. That's weak parenting. No.
Uh,
That's
well, what?
enabling.
Okay, well, what's gentle parenting, Mo?
I don't. You know what the Supreme Court said? I don't know how to divine pornography, but I know it when I see it.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
I
it's
know how. Look, let me tell you what gentle parenting ends up being. Your child is on the the device more than they're in the books. And so they're hiding behind
Mm,
and trying to bully other kids. And then you get these parents who are on these websites or Facebook
mm-hmm.
pages talking about my school district not doing this, they not doing that. But then you ask the parent, what is the Snapchat score of your child?
Mm.
I'll, I'll wait.
yo. Somebody said if her score is really high, treat it as mileage.
And
Do
Yes,
what's
it
what?
is.
your
It
Snapchat
is.
score?
If
You
your
said what now,
Snapchat score,
April?
Your
My
Snapchat
son doesn't.
score, they treat it as mileage
that's right.
You've been
Oh
ran through.
wow.
and ran
If you're
through.
if you're over 250,000, your Snapchat score, what happens is that you're always taking selfies of yourself and
Well, let
sending
me
it
see
out
what
there.
mine is.
Wait
Hold
a minute.
up.
I'm going to Snapchat now. Where do I find my
I
Snapchat?
was gonna say I don't know nothing about no Snapchat score,
You said
child.
it can be what?
If it's over 250,000,
Oh, I'm good.
Is
straight.
it
Okay.
the little number underneath your
Next to the little ghost.
ooh.
Arbor?
Mine is only 4,000.
There you go. So you good. You
Yeah,
good. You good.
yeah, yeah,
We good over
yeah.
here.
Is that
Oh.
bad?
But yeah.
250,000. Yeah.
200.
No, it's not bad. The higher the number.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I tell these parents what, and see, because, I send an email in a minute because you don't want to talk to me. And I'd be like, so there are three things I'd like for you to do. Review Skyward daily to ask them and look what their Snapchat score is, and to determine
Hmm.
if they have any missing assignments or assignments with zero. Because if that's true, that means they're not doing anything in the classroom
But you know
Well,
what,
or
Mo?
at home.
To
Or at home.
Auburn's point, though, then you would have that parent saying, "Well, it's none of your business what my
Okay.
child's social media looks like." Blah 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 blah. And that's not your place as a teacher, and
Now
and
that's
it's so
correct.
funny. They want to pick and choose what they want you to do as a
Oh,
teacher because that's not your place
hold
as
it
a
up.
teacher to tell them that they need to limit their child's social media. But when the pandemic was going on, it was your place as a teacher to make sure that they that they logged on to their computer and did they work.
Now, April,
You know
listen to me.
what?
This is what I didn't understand. Listen to this. They said across the board, children's scores, reading scores and mathematical scores, went down.
mm, I can believe that.
Now, this was my
Because half of them
question.
kids wasn't doing no work when they was at home. Their parents wasn't making them do nothing because that was their gentle parents, and they had a
That's because most
conversation
of the
and they let
parents
them
couldn't read because
negotiate
there
on
was no
whether or not
kids
they
left
wanted to do their
behind.
work. What you say,
That's
Arbor?
And
that's
see,
because the parents couldn't read because there was no kids left behind.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because and that's
I'm not
social
playing.
promotion. That's
I'm
social
I'm
promotion.
serious.
Just promote them to get them
Mm-hmm.
out the seats.
Mm-hmm.
Promote them, and they can't read on fourth grade level. But this was my question: how your children get behind in school when they were at home with you the whole year?
Because that gentle parenting, they told you that they didn't feel like doing it, or they told you that they were gonna do it later, and you didn't push the issue.
Yeah, you just weren't attentive to your child. They're not because parents are so busy working to keep
Mm-hmm.
roof over their head, and then
Mm-hmm.
you had so no, they didn't want to deal with it. And probably some of the parents weren't computer savvy or really into what they
Oh,
were
because
doing
mine
anyway.
mine right here, he got into that and he disabled so his teacher couldn't see when he was
See,
on or not. Yeah. Oh yeah. He got in there.
But see, my
That's
thing is,
when we would start spurring that
I'm
rod.
talking about when we were at home, sir.
but them parents were on TikTok making videos the
videos.
whole time.
Videos.
So they should have had the kids reading the videos or reading the Facebook posts or something.
No, that's too much
But
work.
yeah, so one student,
I'm making
one
it
parent
seem
came to
like
me
you were doing some
and
bullshit.
said,
Yeah.
well, if y'all had done your work, if y'all had supposed to do, I said, what you mean? Have a child and have them at my house 8 hours a day and they
That
still
part.
not be able to
That
read?
part. That part. That's
I
why
was
I said
like,
they
Wow.
want to
I just
pick and
asked.
choose. They want to pick and choose what type of teacher their child has, because when it comes to you, when most send out an email to the parents about the parents checking their child's social media page, then they're gonna tell she needs to stay in her place. That's not her job as a teacher. But then on the flip side of that, they want her to bring the kid to her living room and parent them. Like, make up your mind, ma'am.
Yeah,
What do you want me to do?
we don't. And see, just like there shouldn't be that gentle parenting is that gentle teaching is that's I don't understand that.
Mo, you
That
couldn't be a
that
gentle
that
teacher if
that
your life depended on it.
She
I love you
probably
though.
show,
couldn't.
baby, this boy picked up a chair, throw it to you. I said, baby, we'll both go viral today. Go ahead. I said, and I walked closer to him. I said, let me get closer so you don't hit, so you don't miss.
Amen.
He put he put that chair down to me. I was just kidding. I said, because I want to go viral today. Today is the day.
I
Wait,
bet.
Mo, you should have told him why he talking about he was just kidding. You should have said, "Oh well, sad for you because I wasn't."
Oh yeah, I was. Oh, they already know. Cause see, I love my students. Now, my students are not honor graduates, but they honor me by graduating.
Okay.
Okay, that's all that
Honey,
matters.
when I tell you that sometimes somebody will go off in my class and then other students will check them, I just sit back and go ahead with your bad self. You all right with me.
Oh.
But see,
That's when you earn
that's the
that
respect
respect.
that you. Yes, that's the respect
Yep.
Did
that
my
you
baby.
earn because
Did
they
my
know better.
baby.
Don't come from my teacher.
Right. 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 Right.
That's how you
Right.
do it. That's how you do it.
What you
Exactly.
But see,
want, Q?
it's about mothering. It's all about mothering in any
Yep.
aspect. You don't have to give birth to those children to mother
But
them.
you still
That's
mother
right.
them. Yep.
You
Yep.
Some
still mother
nurturing.
them. Yes, the nurturing part. And
Yep.
see, Arbor, I'm gonna tell you that we gonna work with you with your femininity.
Yes,
We
please.
Yeah,
will.
we got you,
We gonna hold a
sis.
class.
We
We
got you.
gonna hold a
I'm
class. I'm
signing
telling
up.
y'all.
I will sit at the front of the class.
I like
I'm
Aubrey
And
here
the way
we
for
she
it.
is. I like her
and we
just the way she is.
and that's why
Oh.
you're not on the show. Q, be quiet. And so Arbor,
Mo.
we're gonna start at the corner store for you. When they open that door, and then when they talk about, oh ma'am, you smell so good, and oh ma'am, how are you doing today? And I'm like, well, I'm doing all right for a little old lady. Oh, you ain't little old lady. Oh, to
Oh,
me,
now see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When it
see,
comes to having a man
yeah.
recognize my femininity and get what I want, I got that on lock.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
but what
Okay.
about
I
Okay.
look good, I
what about the
smell good.
women?
I'm talking about that woman to woman femininity. I'm talking
Oh,
about
oh yeah, we got that
that
Oh,
too.
that
that.
girl power our
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
camaraderie femininity
Oh,
part.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
now that's a different class, but that's
It
okay.
is.
So when I like this girl, she was looking good. I said, "Girl, you're looking good and smelling good. One day when I'll be like you when I grow up." Tell me, thank you,
Yes.
ma'am, thank you, because she was looking good. I told one girl, I said, I feed her just looking at you, in them heels. I'm
Yeah, it's
impressed.
it's about
You
it.
know.
It's about
So
complimenting each other, and it's something that a lot of
Mhm.
women don't know how to
Ooh,
Mhm.
do. You know,
Mhm.
does she look
yes,
good? She look good. Why
yes,
you mad? Cause she look
And,
good. Okay, she picked
Right.
that outfit that suited her. If
yeah,
there's something about her
yeah,
you like, how did
yeah,
you looking good?
yeah,
Just give a compliment. Start off
Yeah.
yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
I hope you
karma.
guys
You
had a
give them.
wonderful show
He
on
he's
today.
still talking. He's still talking.
I hope you guys had a wonderful show. The
oh
time
my
is now
God, Q.
10:32 a.m. And well, let's go ahead and give
Oh,
our mother some
we've been on
encouraging
for an
words
hour.
on today,
Go
and
ahead.
all that good stuff. Mo, good job, Mo. Y'all give Mo a good old hand wave, praise, whatever, because Mo deserves it. I love you, Mo. Thank you so much for hitting up the show
Woo-hoo.
on today, because Master Gas would not be where it is if it was not for Mo Swag, and
Love
so
it.
I sure
This is
appreciate
true.
it
Amen.
for
This
the
is true.
last going on 7 long ass years dealing with
Cute.
Mo Swag. And so we love you, Mo. That's encouraging people. We're gonna cut the show and I'm getting off while y'all encourage. Love y'all much. We see y'all soon.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, cute.
Miss Montgomery, let's start with you. What are your encouraging words, hon?
I would say to all the ladies, since we talking about femininity, uh, spread the love of motherhood, even if you're not a mother. To April's point, mother somebody, because
Yes.
there's a lot of people out there who need mothering, and not even children. There's some adults who need mothering. So, in light of Mother's Day, spread the love of mothering. Find
Mm-hmm.
somebody who needs mothering, and mother them.
I like that.
I like that. Okay, Miss April.
I want to encourage those who your mother is no longer here. I want you to understand that you're gonna experience those days where it feels like it's fresh, but it's okay. Take this day. This time can be very hard for those with the Mother's Day. So take this day to love on those who have loved on you. Anyone who has shown you any mothering or any
Mm,
nurturing while your mom is no longer here, love on them,
mm,
and be a mom to someone, that, as Montgomery was saying, like, it's so important to pass that torch on, and
Absolutely.
be strong, but at the end of the day, just love on those that love on you. And it's okay to cry, it's okay to get it off your chest, let it come, and then release it and keep going.
mhm.
Okay. All right. Now, Miss Arbor, not Barbara. What words of
Um, I will talk to the ladies who have had bad mother experiences or have that contentious, not great relationship with their moms.
That's a good one.
Um, I understand a lot of our moms are coming from a place where they did what they could with what they had.
Mm, yep.
A lot of them only taught what they were taught.
That's right.
Mhm.
Um, with my mom's generation, those 70-year-olds, she's about that age
Mhm.
now, they're 70s, about to be 80s.
Mhm.
Um, love them women to death, but they are literally at that age where they don't have the understanding most times to understand
Mhm.
where they were wrong.
Yeah.
Mm. Ooh, that's a whole nother show.
Oh, baby, I'm in therapy over that shit.
Me too,
Same.
sis.
Me too. Me three. Cause them secrets that black people keep.
Who?
So, um, not only are we going to give them grace, but give yourself
Give
grace
yourself grace.
Mhm.
that it's okay to be upset.
It is.
It's
Is it?
okay. Oh
Yes,
yeah.
because there are some people's moms who will never hold themselves accountable for what they
You're
done.
not going to get the
Mhm.
You're not gonna
apology.
get the apology.
Mhm.
You're not going
Mhm.
to get the sympathy. You're not going to get the apathy. You're not going to get the empathy. you're not going to get that from them.
Stop
They're
looking
just
for it.
going to be, they're going to be in that place where, oh, if you're in therapy because of me, I'm so sorry. And they're going to cry about it because they feel like they're hurting. Just understand that sometimes you're not going to have the greatest mother experience from everybody.
You're not.
And that's okay. It's okay for you to be hurt by it. It's okay for you not to speak to them because you are allowed to cut off
Toxic people, including family members,
including mothers. It's okay to have those emotions and those feelings. And on Mother's Day and times like this, holidays, birthdays, to have those mixed emotions and those sad emotions, it's okay. This is the time where you reach out to your girlfriends and your circles and you find your people, your tribe, your replacement moms, your aunties, your favorites, and you cling to those people and you love on other people and you be what you needed.
That's right. I love that, Arbor. I love that.
Yes.
There's a quote that reminds me. It says, "Become the woman you needed as a little girl."
Amen.
Oh, that's so nice.
Amen.
I like that
around our age, and this is something that my therapist taught me, around our age, if you look at what we are to other people, we are exactly who we needed.
Exactly.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's great,
Ladies,
Arbor.
That's good, Arbor.
We're going to do this again because this was a good conversation and we need to continue it, because just not on Mother's Day, but every day, because we are encouraging some people who had no idea. And I appreciate it. And unfortunately, Q is doing what he do. I don't like him.
You know we love Q.
But anyway,
we can come over to my side of the world anytime you want. It's ratchet over here.
Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, ratchet is good. All right, ladies, happy Mother's Day. Happy
Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Have a wonderful day, and thanks again from Ashley Gas. Have a great
Love
day.
y'all. Happy Mother's
Bye.
Day.
Love
I'ma make you mine tonight, pulling your hair, baby. I feel you breathing on me, on you. You know that I'm a selfish lover. When it's mine, I want it. One track mind for it, for you.